Hi, I'm Serena Chen. Do you still remember my research topic? It is effective shadowing on EFL learners over proficiency. And today I'm gonna briefly introduce literature review related to shadowing in two aspects. First, what is shadowing? Second, I'm gonna draw your attention to some previous studies related to shadowing. So let's just start from the very first one. What is shadowing? Shadowing is a paced auditory tracking task which involves the immediate vocalization of auditorily presented stimuli, that is, word-for-word repetition, parrot style, of a message presented through headphones. And this definition is particularly important because lots of Lambert papers or books are like the landmark in the field of oral interpretation. However, a study conducted by Field in 1997 points out that it is perfectly possible to shadow a speaker without even attempting to understand what he's trying to get at. Shadowing may indeed lead to students to commit the worst possible methodological error in simultaneous interpretation, that is Midas parroting. And this paper kind of enlightened me to redesign the shadowing task in my study to avoid the situation that the participants might just merely repeat what the speaker is saying instead of understanding the meaning of the utterances. And now I'm going to draw your attention to some previous studies related to shadowing. A study conducted by Lin in 2009 examined the effectiveness of shadowing in EFL program in junior high school in Taiwan. This study involved 25 eighth graders in junior high school during the 5-week experimental study. The results of this study showed that shadowing did help the participants with their listening and speaking abilities. And for the next part, I'm going to tell you how shadowing was investigated in Japan, since Japan has greatly regarded shadowing as a way to improve language skills. And based on all these studies, one conclusion can be drawn is that shadowing did have a positive effect on learners' reading, listening, and speaking performances. And as for the next session, I'm going to tell you why shadowing is really worth investigating. A study conducted by Nakanishi and Ueda proposed that research on shadowing has begun to appear in journals. However, shadowing is still an under-investigated research area in applied linguistics. And lots of people in Taiwan do not know much about shadowing, not to mention using it as a language learning technique. So it seems that shadowing is a research area that is really worth investigating. And that's my presentation. Thank you for your attention.